Can we do blue, blue? No, no! No! Hello Daily Drafters, and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft. Before we hop into the draft, I want to thank all of you, the subscribers, for supporting the channel here today. And because I love you all so much, I've unlocked access to the Daily Draft Discord, available to subscribers and non-subscribers alike. There's a link in the description to join the Discord, so check that out because we'd love to have you on board. Also, if you are subscribed to the YouTube channel here, you will get access to an exclusive subscribers-only channel on the server. So if you're not subscribed yet, you will absolutely want to be to have access to that and to just support the channel in general. It doesn't cost you anything, and if you're here for not the first time, clearly you've come back for one reason or another, and a quick subscription would go a long way in showing support for the channel. Alright, with that out of the way, let's dive into our draft for today. Alright, let's check out today's draft, but before we do, just to let you know, this is the final week of Monday through Friday drafts here on the channel. Next week, we're going to be switching to drafts on only Monday and Thursday with a couple of extra content splashed in. Don't worry, if you are a fan of watching Streets of New Capenna drafts, we've still got about 25 of them left here on the channel, even with only Monday and Thursday drafts going forward. So there's plenty of draft content still coming. We're going to end up with over 50 drafts of the format here on the channel because this format is out for almost 4 months. So with that out of the way, let's check out our pack one, pick one. I think I'm going to land on Sleep with the Fishes here over Jewel Thief and Murder because honestly, I want to start blue. You know, that's the reason. Blue black is fine. Blue white is great. Blue white leads to great Broker's deck. There's a Broker's Hideout. Probably not going to wheel, but you know what? I'm just going to take the Sleep with the Fishes. And wow, we see a lot of lands here. We could take a little chat to go with Sleep with the Fishes. Works actually pretty well with the fish token that we get. Backstreet Bruiser's not really a card I want to take this early. Grizzly Sigil's probably the best non-land in this pack here. But I think I'm going to land on a little chat. It's fine. I mean, it's not exciting, but it goes well with Sleep with the Fishes, and we don't know that we want to do any kind of splashy things yet with these lands, so I'm not necessarily going to take them yet. Now we have, again, kind of an underwhelming pack. Cemetery Tampering is a no. The only two cards in consideration, really, are Hold for Ransom if we want to go into white, and Majestic Metamorphosis to stay blue. Now the other thing is I do really like these lands. So I think I'm actually going to... I mean, we could take Hold for Ransom here, but I just don't know that white is going to be even remotely open. We have two uncommons missing out of this pack, which could mean anything. But I think I'm just going to take this land in case we want to splash a good white card that comes our way. Man, this is the draft of lands, right? We could have had all of the lands, and we still can, but there is a Murder here to go blue-black. It's kind of a late Murder. I mean, they have a rare, an uncommon, and a common missing. So we could take the Murder, or we could take really any of these lands, probably Skybridge Towers or Broker's Hideout. But I think I'm going to land on the Murder because we don't know yet. All right, now we got Maestro's Theater. There's Backstreet Bruiser. It's a late body dropper. Angelic Observer, but that's more in green-white, I think. Hold for Ransom, pick 5 could be a sign that white could be open. A lot of good options here. I'm going to take the Hold for Ransom because pick 5 starts to get signally. And if I see a Hold for Ransom pick 5, I think I'm willing to move in and see if it happens to be open. And just like that, all of the white cards are gone, but there's a Corrupt Court Official. So we're going to head back towards blue-black and take the Court Official. Again, goes well with a little chat. Fake Your Own Death would be good, but We're going to take the Court Official here over Broker's Veteran, I think. And we took the towers to kind of, if we open an Inspiring Overseer or something, we're going to try to fit it into this blue-black deck if we can. Okay, lots of green. I have no idea on the face of this earth why Getaway Car is still here. Pick 7. It's a colorless card. Put it in your deck. I mean, yeah, we're just going to take that and be great and happy with it. Now we have Fake Your Own Death, and we could assemble a little bit of the combo we had, I don't know, 5 or so drafts ago with Court Official, Getaway Car, Fake Your Own Death, all the kind of ETB creatures that care about that. That was a blast of a deck, and I'd love to get into it again because at this point in the format we're 22 drafts in, we've got another 25 to go, something like that. So let's just have some fun, right? Here's Snooping Newsy, and I think we're pretty locked into blue-black at this point. Don't think Hold for Ransom's good enough to splash, but we've got the towers in case we need to. Maybe we can wheel one of those lands from these next few packs. That would be nice. Nope, people are taking lands super high today. So let's just leave them options that are not blue and black here. But I have no idea why. That's the latest Getaway Car. Pick 7. Maybe people just don't really know how to use it. At this point in the format, we're probably only drafting with either super hardcore people like me who draft 50 plus times in a format, or people who only draft a few times and are just hopping in every now and then and don't really know much. Because I think the people that are in between that draft a ton but don't go way overboard have kind of had their fill with this format. I think they probably like, all right, I'm tired of brokers playing and with and against it, so I'm just gonna kind of sit out this one. But that's not us. Nice little start here, honestly. I'm liking this. Newsy is not a bad crew for the Getaway Car. All right. Take another towers here. I don't really care about Contender or splashing a Silence, but this opens up an easier white splash. Because we can bring this to our hand and replay it if we want to mill more for some reason, if we find extra access to cards that care about being milled. But splashing an Overseer or 2 would be ideal now that we have Getaway Car, because we have double Skybridge Towers. And let's see what we open. Pack 2. All right. Toluz, Clever Conductor, I think is going to be the pick. I would love a Corrupt Court Official, don't get me wrong. And a Lackey would be good. Sigil's fine. Those are the 3 cards I'd probably play on the wheel, but you can't pass up Toluz. Yeah, it's 3 mana, 3/1 Connives, and then whenever you discard one or more cards, put them underneath Toluz, and then when this dies, you get those back in your hand. I got smashed by this card in my pre-release, and in a couple of games already so far as well, so we're going to take that here. There's Maestro's Theater. There's Cormella. Is Cormella worth a splash? I mean, we have 3 instants right now, and that's it. Celestial Regulator as a splash, maybe that's worth it. There's a Lackey, and I think I'm just going to land on the Lackey over splashing the Regulator or something like that. It doesn't work well with Getaway Car, but it does work well with Newsy, with a little chat, and any other casualty cards we could pick up. Toluz is technically not even a splash, but we're just going to take the lackey here and see if we can pick up another newsy or two and maybe a tainted indulgence and see if blue-black can be open for our seat. All right, tough one here. We have Silencer and Echo Inspector, and I think that's the pick. Do have a Demon's Due in here if we want that. I think I'm going to go with Echo Inspector over Silencer. I just like this card more. This card's fine. I mean, it's pretty decent, but I'm going to take Echo Inspector here and be pretty happy with that 4-drop. Curve's not looking too bad. Definitely would like a few more 2-drops. We've just got a Court Official and a Newsy. I guess it looked better because we have a Chat and Fake Your Own Death in the 2-drop slot as well, but more Court Officials, more Newsies, please. So things are drying up pretty quick here for us. I mean, we have Midnight Assassin, Witness Protection, which I don't like, Shattered Seraph, which I'm not a big fan of, Snoop I don't care about, Incriminate is an unplayable in my opinion, so I'm just going to take the only card I'm really willing to put into a deck, but not very happy about it. We might be getting cut from the left here. Obscura Ascendancy, you say? Well, if we could pick up enough 1-drops, it could be pretty good in this deck. So this is a 3-mana enchantment. Whenever you cast a spell, if its mana value is 1 plus the number of counters on this, put a counter on it, then make a 2/2 flyer. As long as there are 5 or more counters on this, spirits you control get +3/+3. So the key to this is really getting it started. You need a 1-drop to get it going, and then from there, theoretically, you should be able to kind of get up the curve, but let's try it. Let's see if we can get a couple 1-drops, a couple more 1-drops to access that. I would like another Lackey. Well, there's Quasar. So yeah, we're just going to take Quasar. That's a good white splash to have with Guybridge Towers there. Metamorphosis is fine. Don't really like any of these other black cards, so we're just going to take Quasar here. And another Lackey, what's that other, Psionic? No, Hypnotic Grifter. The 1-drop is a good one. I think in the same pack as Ascendancy, there was a Slip Out the Back, which could be used well. So I think we have to take the Custodian here for our curve considerations. We've only got 2-drops so far, and we just need more than that. So we're going to take Custodian, and hopefully we end up with enough 2-drops that we don't have to play it, but it's not embarrassing if you do have to play it. Right now, the only thing we really have comboing with Getaway Car is Court Official and kind of Newsy, but not even really that. Yeah, we'll just take Broker's Veteran here. Not very interested in playing it, unless we have to. All right, does the Court Official come back? No, but the Lackey does. So we're going to take that. That was pick 9. There was a Court Official in that pack. None of these cards are for us. This is a 1-drop, but it's not really a 1-drop I want to be playing. I'll just take it to cut blue, but I mean, not putting it in my deck here. Now there is a Witness Protection as a 1-drop. And I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'm going to put it in the sideboard for now. Maybe if we don't get there on 1-drops, we could take it, or we could play it, but we'll see. Cut your losses. This could be an interesting deck. We don't have... If we had like 2 Deal Gone Bads, I might take this and see if we can cross off mill our opponent on our Streets of New Capenna bingo card. But it's just... It's not the answer. I don't think that's what we need to be doing. I think I'm just going to take Nuisance here. Obscura Storefront is probably pretty good too. If this were just like a random red card, I think I'd take the Storefront here. But I don't know. This seems fun, but I mean, yeah. No, we're just going to take Nuisance. All right, another little chat. Broker's Hideout. And no black cards. Ominous Parcel is another 1-drop. I'm going to take the Parcel over a little chat here. Because we don't even have the combos with the little chat. We've got like 6 creatures. Well, okay, 10. But not a lot of cheap ones that we want to be sacrificing. I guess we could sacrifice Broker's Veteran, but I don't know. This is a 1-drop, and Obscure Ascendancy seems fun. I really want to try to make it work. We haven't done it yet this format, so I'm going to take that here. Now we've got Run Out of Town. No red cards we want to play, right? No. So no Tramway Station, no Riveteer's Overlook. There's a Civil Servant. There's a Park Heights Pegasus. So clearly 2 neighbors to the right are not green-white. But we'll just take the Run Out of Town here. Man, where are my 2-drops? They're just not here. Case the Joint, Snoop, Sigil, Extract this 2. I mean, we can take Sigil, but like, what are we sacrificing? I guess we have double Lackey and double Fish, along with Fish down here, that are sacrifice fodder to this. So I'll take it. Okay, now we get a Girder Goons. It's good. Definitely just going to slam the Girder Goons here. Waterfront District over nothing. So we'll just take the land. Metamorphosis, a little chat. I mean, Metamorphosis is not really at its best in this deck. Guess I take another one of these. And now we have 1 more pick to pick up. I mean, it's a 2-drop, so we're going to take it and probably have to play 2 of these. Sacrificing them is like not the worst thing in the world if you have something like Toluz out there. We've got quite the curve, and it came back anyway, didn't it? Huh? Well, let's take it. Why not? I'm not playing a second Demon's Due. Plus Sigil's another 1-drop for Ascendancy, so that's probably another reason to take it here. Cut your losses. We've only got 1 5-drop though, so this is never really going to get 5 counters. But if it gets 4 counters, I mean, it's kind of done its job. I forget what we took over the court official. The second court official that we saw. I think it was Toluz, to be honest. Yeah, it was Toluz. So that wasn't... We only really saw 2 of these. We took the one we saw, and then we had no chance to get the second one because we're taking Toluz every day of the week there. But getaway card could still be good. Well, this might just be the deck here. I mean, we've got 24 cards and probably just have to cut one. I don't think we want any of these cards up here. Ascendancy looks fine with this curve, to be honest. 2 planes, we've got kind of 1, 2 pips here, 1, 2. Parcel could be a source. Maybe a second little chat is not really where we want to be. And now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 7, 8. We have 8 blue, 8 black here. That's okay. Probably if we get down on white, we could go up on blue, so that Toluz is now blue, blue, black. We could think of it. Yeah, this seems all right. And we'll see how Ascendancy does. Maybe it doesn't work, but let's try out some rares here. Yeah, pretty slow, but we'll keep it. We can murder something if we have to. Okay. Okay, that's gonna feel awful to murder that, but we might have to. Yeah, I mean, we're not doing anything else, so guess we can try. Smart play by them to get the counter on the fish now. We'll start with Quasar, hope it doesn't die, and then we've got Echo Inspector. Okay, they're just gonna go for the unblockable plan here. Ascendancy, you say? Let's start with Echo Inspector. Yeah, I mean, I want to be able to discard a non-land to get it to be a 3/4. But we can't get rid of any of these and keep 3 lands in hand. That seems irresponsible. I'm sensing a blitzed Girder Goons here. That's my prediction. Not really what you want to be sleeping. They are just fish tribal, aren't they? Well, I guess we just kind of play out our hand here. I'm going to hold the land in case they have discard effects. I think they have a Majestic Metamorphosis or something like that. Okay, thank you for the fish. Did I just mill 2 lands with that too? Yeah, so that's good. Alright, take the fish. Now the question is, do we sleep with the fishes on like that thing? Do we get another fish out of the deal? Their clock is like pretty low. I mean, Quasar is pinging them every turn. We're going to have 2 unblockable creatures and a flyer. This could be wrong, but I mean, let's do it now. Okay, so they have Counterspell. So there's Counterspell, so it didn't matter anyway. That sucks. I don't know if we want to be sacrificing Quasar. We could sacrifice the fish. Because they're just going to get lifelink now. So we can't race them anymore. So we have to find some sort of... I should have attacked with that first. Ugh. Well, take that. Yeah, I definitely should have attacked. Maybe we can sneak through a win here somehow. Depends on what they draw. But we can just do this. Draw a card, do that. Play veteran, and next turn this could have haste. So if they just attack with all their fish, don't leave a creature back, they're going to be at 4. Okay. No, that doesn't do it. We could put them to 2. Oh, it's so close. So what we could do is we could attack, put them to 2. No. We could play Getaway Car, crew it with Echo Inspector, attack with both. They block the Getaway Car. They go to 2. We replay Echo Inspector, draw a card, put them to 1 with Quasar. But that's all we can do. I guess we aren't dead if we... Well, yeah, we are dead if we do that, aren't we? If we drew a creature there, we would have won. Because we could have played it, crewed this, and then attacked. So, of course, we had to draw the land. So we got them to exactly 1, is what you're telling me? There's more land. So they are... I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, darn. Okay. And we're close. Okay, we're on the play here. I think we're gonna keep this. I mean, it is what it is. Getaway Car on 3 could be good. Toluz on 3 now could be good. Yeah, let's do this. I think I'm going to put Assassin under there. We need this land to be able to play fishes and run out of town, and I want to keep Getaway Car. So I'll put Assassin underneath there. I think now we just have to leave up Get Out of Town. We could attack with Getaway Car, I guess, and just play Ominous Parcel. So we'll crew there. Go to combat. And I don't think we need to return our lackey to hand. Just doing nothing. Okay. Well then I guess we'll do this again. No. They could give it Death Touch here. Okay. Now, do we just run it out of town just to say, waste your turn? They're probably not going to put it on top of their deck, I wouldn't think. They could sacrifice it to Body Dropper, I guess. Okay, that's fine too. Sleep with the Fish is not looking great on this board as long as Body Dropper's around, because they can just sacrifice whatever we put it on. So we might be forced to put this on top of Body Dropper. We could also just play these as well this turn. I think I'm going to see what they have here. We could Sleep with the Fishes, get in for 8. Although they have a way to interact here to kill something. Let's just go to attacks and see if they have anything to do about this. Okay, so my guess is maybe... It doesn't really matter what my guess is because... Alright, well, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now the Body Dropper's gone, so our Sleep with the Fishes can hit something. Let's see if they just play that now. Their deck with Xander's Lounge and 2 Swamps playing Rakish Revelers. They are pretty high ranked though, so they probably have an idea what they're doing. Okay. Now we can just sleep with the fishes on that and get in for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the next turn we have Nuisance sacrificing Lackey to tap down anything. And then we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more for lethal. Plus a fish. So let's see if they have interaction here or if Ominous Parcel's the only thing they've got up. So they're at 7. We could Nuisance sacrificing Lackey to tap down both of these creatures if that's what they choose to cast next turn. Are they just gonna get a white or something? Green, okay. Alright, what do you got? This plus Corrupt Court Official would be pretty annoying. That's also pretty annoying. I mean, we're still lethal right now. So they have to do something. They have a murder or something like that. There's the murder. Resolves. And I might just want to crack this parcel to kill this thing. Don't feel like getting hit for lifelink any more than we have to. And then we still have Nuisance up if we need it. Okay. And probably a land in hand. We'll target that, sacrifice this. Target that. And they don't have any responses, so that should do it. I'm liking this hand. I'm liking it. Probably leading on Newsy, but we'll see. I think I'll lead on Newsy here. Next turn we go Towers and Official. Oh, Great Mill. We can go Towers, Court Official, following turn Girdergoons, and then we'll have 3 different values in the yard already. That's a good one. Ooh. Huh. Yeah, I want to get Court Official down so we can sneak this in, returning Court Official here at some point. And am I okay trading Snooping Newsy for either one of these? I think I am. Okay. That's fine too. Now let's see if they let us have an opening to get in with Getaway Car. Okay. Really hope they don't have the counterspell here. Because we do have the opportunity to do this right now. But we could have the opportunity to do it next turn too, still. I mean, we're going to attack with everything. Or all this. And I don't want them to counter Getaway Car because that's an enormous engine. Let's see if they have the counter. They don't have the counter, so that's fine. So we'll get in like this. I mean, they have no reason not to attack with Heartstabber next turn. Because next turn we can Getaway Car, return this, and replay it. So let's see if they put something in the way. that won't let us do that. Worth noting that murder plus run out of town does make this a 3/3. Okay, so we don't really have the getaway car option this turn. So we can run this out of town right now, I think, to be able to get in. And if they just replay it next turn, then we can murder getaway car and return this. So that's pretty good. All right. Attack. Darn. That's fine. All right, so we're going to murder this one. And then we're going to getaway car. And off to the races. Alright, they go to 7. They do get to mill to draw a card, though. But that's alright. And now this court official can get them for 3 cards, ideally, unless they kill it in response. Alright, so we'll make him discard. They might kill getaway car before it attacks, but that'll give us a chance to resolve Quasar as well. And they'll be at 2, so that's fine as well. Okay. We'll just play Quasar. And then get him to 2. They don't have hostile takeover mana. They don't have the whiteboard white mana, so that's the reason I did and played Quasar there. Okay, it's a bit of a slow hand, but we have a few 2-drops that could go well with Nuisance if we draw them. The old Simic deck. Well, I guess we're going to lose into Quasar. 2 decent commanders, if you're into that. Feels bad, bro. I like my land, so I'm going to put this... Well, this is pretty good with Court Official. So is Sigil. But we're going to lose anyway, because we're playing against Brokers, and they have Adjudicators and Overseer already, so... End of the day, doesn't really matter. Oh. Must be nice. Must be nice. I think we have to play Quasar this turn. Here come Adjudicators, more than likely, and then we can, like, Lackey and Sigil. This better not be a citizen. Okay, it's not. But this is. So we've got Court Official and Getaway Car right now. We've got that combo. But problem is, we might just lose to some overseers. Like, pretty quickly here. I think I will do it, though. I might have to leave Quasar back. Because they're going to get lifelink off of this thing. And they have proven that they don't... Oh, got rid of the broken wings just as I play the enchantment. Now, they don't have a 5th land in hand. So if they top deck it, they can tap down Quasar. Or, I mean, not let Quasar be able to attack. But I think I'm just going to block with Toluz at that point. And if we attack with this and they top deck the 5th land, they make this unable to attack or block. Then they get in for the lifelink no matter what. So let's do this. They might feel compelled to trade because they probably see we can do this every turn. Okay, that's fine. See if they top deck the land. That's a problem because this is a citizen. So is that. So we're getting hit for 7 in the air every turn and 3 of its lifelink. Oof. Okay, yeah. Probably going to have to use Nuisance here. So I think we go Court Official, Crew, Attack. But then we can't sacrifice to Nuisance. So if we go Lackey, Sacrifice to Nuisance, we could still Sigil down an Overseer or something like that. But this 4/4 is going to be a problem when it comes down. Kind of want to save it for that. Could draw an extra land as well to play the Court Official. So let's do Lackey. We're going to get a couple triggers here. So let's crew this first. Then Nuisance with Casualty targeting this. And that. Now we can still play Court Official. We're going to hit him for 11 here, so they're going to 6. Now, are they able to play Adjudicators? I think we might have to get rid of the Skycrier with Sigil. Because that's the lifelink that we can't outrace. This also potentially has lifelink, but we could hold back blockers for that. And then another one, so feels bad. Okay. Probably can't attack with Overseers at this point. Oh, so you just lose then. It's fine by me. So we'll do this, followed by this. And that should do it. Got a little over aggressive with their things here. With the double flyer and the way to pump the lifelink on that, that couldn't have been a right attack by these two. Alright, we'll keep this hand. And interestingly enough, I think we're playing against an MTG Pro here. Andrew Shaw rings a bell? I'm not sure though. The name rings a bell as like a Pro Tour person. But nevertheless, I think we're going to lead on Court Official in the event that we draw Getaway Car. Let's see. Who's Andrew Shaw? He played in Grand Prix Orlando. I guess no reason not to attack here. They don't have a reason not to block, so there you go. Now, Assassin, I think, is what we're going to lead on. Okay, still 4 mana and doing nothing with it. Do we blitz Girder Goons? Yeah, let's just do this. Man, he's got stone cold nothing in his hand. Okay. We can veteran sacrificing to nuisance, tapping both of these down, sacrificing the veteran, putting the shield counter here. Drawing 2 cards. I think I'll do that. Drawing 2 lands. So let's get those off the top here. There's another server. Let's go to combat. We'll do that. They're not going to block. So we'll just go Sleep with the Fishes and Crooked Custodian. I think. We kind of forecasted Fake Your Own Death there. But I'm okay if they want to swing with Speakeasy Server. Less okay with these things. So I'm thinking about Obscura Ascendancy in our deck, and we have 2 of our 4 1-drops in hand, and if we play them, then that card becomes almost a blank. But let's do this, and we can hold up the activated ability. We can keep Sigil in hand. I'll do that. And I think we just hold everything else back. And now... oh my gosh. All of the flyers. Gaining all of the life. Alright, so we'll get their last card here. Hopefully it's something relevant. Mildly. Run out of town is like okay, except for the fact that these servers are not the best thing to be running out of town. I always forget that this card gives you a treasure. So nice. But we can use this in response to various things here. You're on a 16 turn clock. What are you going to do about it? Okay. I think I'm just going to hold the land. Okay. Okay. Dapper Shieldmate's probably something gonna have to get rid of. Because I don't have great blocks against that. So why don't we just do that while we have our mana. And we got rid of it for good. More 1-drops. Okay. Well, I'm just going to hold them. We have Echo Inspector and Toluz in the deck that we'd like to get rid of Lackey for. I don't really want them getting a fish, so sure. Oh, dang it. Here comes another server that gains him like 7 life. And a shield counter on it. Let's see what we can find. Well, one of these lackeys would be good to pitch into our yard using Echo Inspector, but the other one doesn't seem great. It is a 1-drop for, what's it called? Ascendancy, but like, I don't think we need to just be worrying about Ascendancy this whole game. I think we'd take Echo Inspector here. And we'll put down Lackey. And then we'll go ahead and bin the other Lackey. Now I wish I would have had that one, but gotta watch out for decking here because we will deck before them. Yeah, pretty good attack here. I mean, this card sucks, but when they have 5 mana, it does a thing. So they're going to trade 5 mana for a shield counter. This thing is kind of acting like a fish right now anyway. Because, like, I don't want to block it, but, like, yeah. Now we have to do blue, black. Okay. Don't really have the combos with that right now. think I need to get this fish on the battlefield. Because we need to try to race these things. Speakeasy server tribal on the other side here. I think I'm just gonna hold up a little chat for now. Now the difference between this being a fish and me not blocking it is that it's not a fish, so at some point if we're running low on life, we can just block it for the time being. I could use Sigil on the fish eventually when they get it, but we don't need to block it right now. Okay. I think I want to sacrifice Broker's Veteran to a little chat. Man, Ascendancy is looking kind of worse and worse the more we get rid of these 2-drops and things. Alright, so we're going to put the counter, I think, on Midnight Assassin. Quasar would be a good draw. Yeah, I think Quasar is just better than Ascendancy at this point in the game. So we're just going to put that on the bottom. So now I don't have to worry too much about Ascendancy. So we can just kind of play our cards out. So now Quasar plus these fish are our path to victory. I think I will block the Lackey this turn. Let them have that fish and then... Okay. I do have a lot of flyers though, so that's a problem. I think we have to draw that. So I'm going to take action on that. Yeah, this is going to be a problem here. Take 6. So I think we're going to have to sacrifice something to Sigil. Just to gain a life. Or to gain the life so we don't die. Court Official's not really doing anything at this point in the game. So what we can do is we can kill one of these servers, I guess. Or the lifelinker. Probably the server. I think we need to protect ourselves against the flyers. So we will casualty targeting. So if we did the Overseer and the Broker's Veteran, they would get a shield counter off of this thing. So let's just do this one. Sacrificing that. Gaining 4 life here. Now they're going to have a decent attack with Broker's Initiate. But we can also just hold up Ominous Parcel to kill that thing. that's why I'm not going to play Getaway Car here. Okay. I should have played Getaway Car there. That was a mistake because I could still activate Ominous Parcel, so... Yikes. Don't like to see that, because then they're going to get a counter here. Well, that was a pretty bad draw. So do we have to trade Midnight Assassin and Ominous Parcel for that Speakeasy server now? Probably. Yeah. So we could draw a card off Skybridge Towers here. I think I would like to. Seems about right. Guess we'll do this. And we don't have an attack with it, unless we wanted to specifically return Echo Inspector or something like that. Or Toluz. We can win the game kind of cheekily by attacking with this, returning one of these, playing it, and then Quasar them out. But we would just be throwing this away to do that. So for now, I'm just going to attack here. I think we put the planes on the bottom of our deck. Oh yeah, so we're never going to be able to activate that. So they do have an attack with Broker's Initiate. Oh no, they can't even attack with this because of Extraction Specialist. Forgot about that. Murder, okay, not bad. They have a lot of things they need to get rid of here. Okay, looks like we got there. They were just kind of running out of steam there at the end, but pedaled through with those couple of fish. Well, we've got Ascendancy into a 1, 2, and 3 drop. Is it worth waiting just to get this? And I think the answer might just be yes. It depends on if they run us over. Like, if they play, like, Body Dropper into something else or whatever, I mean... Here comes Body Dropper, I'm sure, now that I said it. Well, they're not quite running us over, so what I want to do here is I want to go Obscura Ascendancy next turn. And then the following turn we go Lackey plus Veteran, the following turn we go Assassin, and we have 3 2/2 flyers. Yeah. Well, they are pretty aggressive here, so... What do we have? Black, blue, white, blue, black, white. Okay, so we can We can do this here. Now we're going to have to take 5 again. And maybe 6. Probably 6 because of Witty Roastmaster. But next turn we have Lackey, Veteran. And then the following turn we get another 2/2. So we have a lot of stuff going. Getting rid of the 7-drop makes sense. Alright, give me that 1-drop. Alright, give me that 2-drop. And go. Here's the body dropper. Now we are at 11, so kind of have to be a little bit careful. Let's play Assassin and hold up Fake Your Own Death. Should we attack? No, not yet. We've got gas coming still. Oh, that feels bad. Yeah, they keep bringing us down here, so we're going to pass to blockers. Do this and this, I think. And now I think I'm just going to save this just for having another body on the board. Oh, it's going to come back before... Oh, no, the devil. Or do we... Okay. Can we do blue... Blue... No, no! No! Oh, man. Well, that was certainly a misclick. Alright, can we survive? Whoops. Yeah, I wanted to tap it for blue, so I went over here and I clicked the right side of the screen. But apparently that's the one that sacrifices the land to draw a card. So thanks for that. Sleep with the Fishes does give us another counter here, and then the only thing we have left in the deck is Girder Goons to get higher than that, so... Guess we're gonna do this. I mean, we could be attacking, but like, we're at 7. This thing is just pinging us down. We might have to murder that next turn. Man, that was awful. I think if we top deck Girder Goons, we might win. These are going to be 5/5s. So we'll have 20 points of damage on the board. Come on, Girder Goons. We have a 1 in 25 chance. 4%. The odds have never been better. Yeah, we might just be dead. They have 2 menace creatures. We can't block with the creature. They should probably just attack out. Three menace creatures. Yeah, just swing with everything. You know you want to. Well, we're not going to have our 2020 come in next turn. Or our Girder Goons, because we're going to have to be blocking here. Everything has menace. So our board is going to go away except for... So this is probably going to be the thing that dies to Rafine's Silencer. Wait. Man, today is the day of misclicks, isn't it? I definitely meant to put 2 of these on that. Okay, well, let's go to the next one. We'll just put that one behind us. Whoops. All right, we'll keep this here. If nothing else today, I hope you are entertained by this riveting television. You probably all saw it as soon as I put those 2 on Plasma Jockey. That you were like, no, it goes on Revel Ruiner. That's what I thought I did. But apparently I did not. Yeah, no sense in holding this. If we had a 1-drop in hand, I would keep it for Ascendancy. But I'll just play that out. Get rid of the land here. And we'll play this. Oh, they got Fake Your Own Death. So what are we getting rid of? Murder? We can't cast it. You know, I'm just getting rid of Ascendancy. There's no guarantee this even gets to do anything. Interesting decision to blitz it there. They must be very aggressive. I guess that's why they did that. That's fine. Alright, what do you got? Whiff on the second one. Come on. Whiff. That's the opposite of a whiff. And we can't cast Murder. Okay, well, go ahead. Here comes a blitzed pugilist, more than likely. Or they could just hardcast it. Okay. Swamp. Nope. Nope. There's the swamp. Okay, so now we can murder the pugilist, which we're pretty much going to have to do. And then we can also just not casualty using a little chat here on their turn. I will murder pre-combat, hopefully. That'll be another hard one. Do like me a Glamorous Outlaw. Oh, double Glamorous Outlaw. Okay, so we're down to 11 effectively, and they are going to draw no more lands for the rest of this game. Double top, you say? Okay. They keep having good attacks with this stupid Mayhem Patrol. Because I'm not going to block it if they attack with it right now, because it'll get rid of the shield counter on Assassin. I mean, I guess we would trade Assassin. We would trade a shield counter for a Mayhem Patrol. And is that good enough? Probably not, because next turn we're probably just doing Echo Inspector and holding up Fake Your Own Death, hopefully if we draw land. Yeah, I'll take 2 again, go to effectively 9. Kind of drew a land. Let's do this. I think we have to get rid of towers here. And they've kind of got all of their... I mean, they've got Hostile Takeover mana, so this could be bad. They've got Hostile Takeover, then yeah, it's just about as bad. Man. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Everything. We're not going to be able to cast that. So I think we're dead here now. Just attack with all of it. You have good attacks. Because what am I going to do? Yeah, I mean, can't really do anything here except probably just that. As horrible as that feels. And pass the turn. We go to 1 if everything works out. And everything probably won't work out. Probably going to fake your own death on Toluz here. But they probably have their own fake your own death, so it doesn't really matter what we do, I don't think. Well, that should do it then, wouldn't it? Because then it's going to come back and then deal us 2. So, all right, decent little 4 and 3 today. You know, that's about where we're at in the format. Consistent little 4 and 3. Definitely had a few misplays there. That I don't know if we would have won that second game. We were already in the, or in that second loss, we were already pretty far down, but it is what it is. But thanks so much for sticking around to the end of this video. Again, this is our last full week of drafts here for Streets of New Capenna before we switch to 2 a week, which don't worry, you'll still get plenty. We'll have like 25 more after that. But check out our end screen if you want to check out our trophies for the format or Friday's video in case you missed it. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow for your daily draft.